So anyhow, like we were saying before, we got so rudely interrupted to be told that we have to get out of here in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Thank God she's easy to look at, right? Oh,
No, because I gave you my 2x4 at the last Rooster Rock break.
no.
Yeah.
I didn't get anything from you at the last. Oh, that one there. No,
the one you built me.
the one that's in the house. It's in the house. I haven't brought it out yet.
Okay.
No, that's a shootout box. It's a straight 4-pill that does. Well, it's a straight 4-pill that does like 900 plus
I don't remember
bird.
when I gave this one to you. I think.
Dude, I'm telling you. Remember when I got that 250 amp DC regulated or magnetically regulated supply, the one that had the big fan in it? God, it was all the way back when I had the Tahoe, and you and your brother helped me load it in there. You had blown up one of the output tuning capacitors, and that thing had gone south, and you sent it home with me to get that fixed up.
Yeah.
That was the last time that was here.
Right.
But that box is old. I mean, this thing is.
And when I picked that one up, that's when I had you build me the 2x4.
I mean, this thing is. This is what we're talking about, guys. This thing is. I mean, shit. This is back when I was buying cabinets, I think, from X-Force. I mean, and that was back when Carl owned it, and Arlen wasn't even a pimple on his dad's ass yet.
Because that's been in my log truck for
That thing, you've had that for
a long time.
13 years.
Long time.
I remember when you came to pick that up, and I was over at the other house, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was working out. Yeah,
And that's when I had you build a
and that was
2x4.
that was before we were married.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so we've been married. Anyhow, gentlemen, the reason we're all here today is because I want to look at this. I want to just take a minute and go over this very unique little piece of amplifier history. Some of you guys are going to be very familiar with this thing. Some are not. This is a Hurricane 350, and I've had several of these come through here, but none of them were in this good of shape. As in, this thing was 100% stock. It doesn't look like it was ever submerged wet or beat down by the baseball bat. Right, this thing is still in good shape. This is a cute little amp. On-off switch. Now there's no LEDs that light up when the amp is on, because the amp is on right now. So how did you run this, Don, for years and years and years when you had it?
I just sat on the seat in my pickup and never shut it off.
Never.
Never shut it off.
You always had the preamp on, right?
No.
Huh.
I don't think so.
This has got a variable preamp and a variable auto delay, which I think is really cool. So the preamp, check this out. Amp is on.
I think I did run the preamp on all the time.
Preamp on. So then you can take and adjust your delay. I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy. We're joined with Log Trucker here today. He's hanging out. I'm not gonna lie to you, Don. Every time I've seen one of these things, they are like the John Holmes of life have come in and reamed them out. You know, kind of like how we were talking about my buddy earlier. That's, you know, like the 5 tennis balls in one tube kind of thing.
Yeah.
They show through and they just ream her out, and I don't care how much Huck 2 you put on the damn thing. It's never gonna fit in the hole. Yeah, it's usually how they show up. So this thing being in really good shape. I just wanted to do a quick video, but I think this is really, really fun. We'll flip this over. This has got a mixed set of transistors in it. We're all familiar with the TRW company, and then these are the RF. So these are TRWs, and over here are the RF PT9847s. And the TRWs, this is back when we used to have standards. Remember standards, Don? When you could get in a catalog and you could order up parts, and if they shared the same part number, that means the parts were interchangeable because they were built to the same standard. Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember those days back before the market was flooded with Chinesium garbage? Remember that? Yeah. You know, a 10 amp relay.
Cross-reference, you know.
Yeah, right. A 10 amp relay was really a 10 amp relay.
Yeah.
And they were all built the same because, well, that was the standard that everybody agreed to, and yeah.
Yeah, you said this guy here is the one they use in Henry too, huh?
Yep, it's the same one that they use in a Henry, like desktop 2KD. This is what they'll switch the transmit and receive with, but they've got this one soldered in place, where on the Henry these are in a little socket. But I mean, this isn't all that impressive as far as watts and power go. Here, we'll this takes a couple seconds, or a couple keys for the amp. We turn the switch off. Hello, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hello. 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 How did we get that to shut off earlier? There it goes. Now it's off. No. There it goes. Hello, 1 2. Okay, so what I'm showing you is drive. Hello, 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay. We're up on 15 volts to actually get this thing to swing, right? So we'll actually turn the amp on now. Hello, 1 2. Makes about 400 watts. That's not what's impressive to me. I'm kind of putting this out there as a little fact finder, right? I want to know, when do you think you bought this? 70 what?
I bought it just before Mount St. Helens blew, so it's been
Early 80s then.
78 or 79. St. Helens blew in 1980.
Most amplifiers that were solid state before that were like hookers and
Yeah,
like little 2-pills, right?
yeah.
All right.
Hookers and Palomars.
Yeah. What makes this very unique into itself, this Hurricane amplifier, is that it gives us the ability to do this. A completely remotable face. I honestly think, this is just my opinion, and I'm going to put this out there for the YouTube guys to fight about in the comment section, and I'm serious about this now. What I'm looking for is input. In my mind, when I look at this amplifier, there's absolutely nothing impressive about it other than the fact that I honestly, firmly believe that this was the very first remote face, remote controlled, built-in, all-inclusive 1-unit amplifier in the market.
I think so.
Would you say that's a fair statement?
I've never seen anything like it till I seen that one.
Right. And it, when you bought it, it would show up and it had a cable that would go from this, let's see, what
Yep.
is it? 9-pin DIN.
Big long cable.
Like what do you think how long the cable was? 20 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And did it come with a separate mount bracket for this? Or was that up for you to figure out? Because see, it's got
I
holes
think
and stuff
that-
in it
I
for you to
think
mount.
I think there was a bracket that came with that guy,
Okay.
so you can mount it right under your dash.
If I'm wrong, someone correct me and tell me what came first. Was it the chicken or the egg? And I'm serious. I want to see the comment section fill up. There's got to be somebody out there. Because let's face it, I'm a young buck, and let's say an older man's hobby. There's got to be somebody out there that knows a definitive fact if something predates the Hurricane. Now, I'm not just saying remote on-off switch. I'm saying remote face. Because this has a working remote power output meter, remote preamp gain control, and a variable delay for the sideband. And this is legit biased for sideband. Put it out there to all of you guys.
I think the Typhoon 150 was the same way with the remote.
Same company though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment down in the doobly-doo. Don, thank you for sharing this with us. Gentlemen, as always, big thanks to the Patreon supporters. Big thanks to all of you guys. Penta, XS, Siglet, McMahon, Berg, Coaxial Dynamics. I'll see you. I'm serious. Leave me some comments. I want to know. Click.